Are you currently selling individual AI solutions that clients can easily replace with free AI tools? The market is shifting rapidly, and selling entire AI infrastructures is where the real profits will be in 2025. What if you could boost a dental clinic's revenue by $137,000 annually? In this video, I'm showing you how to package and sell a complete AI growth infrastructure for dental clinics worth over $10,000. Rather than competing on $500 one-off solutions, you will see the exact systems dental practices are implementing, from voice AI assistants handling patient recall to 24/7 AI receptionist booking appointments and automated reminder and recall systems, increasing the revenue by up to 20%. These systems are working in practices right now. Are you currently selling individual AI solutions that clients can easily replace with free AI tools? The market is shifting rapidly, and selling entire AI infrastructures is where the real profits will be in 2025. What if you could boost a dental clinic's revenue by $137,000 annually? In this video, I'm showing you how to package and sell a complete AI growth infrastructure for dental clinics worth over $10,000. Rather than competing on $500 one-off solutions, you will see the exact systems dental practices are implementing, from voice AI assistants handling patient recall to 24/7 AI receptionist booking appointments and automated reminder and recall systems, increasing the revenue by up to 20%. These systems are working in practices right now. And if you want this presentation, you can get this in my free school. It has all the prompts, all the systems that we will be going to build in this tutorial. It has multi-prompt agents, single prompt agents, make scenarios, everything you would need to set up a complete dental AI infrastructure solution. Let's talk about the financial reality of dental practice inefficiencies. Did you know that dental practices might be losing over $100,000 each year because of problems that could be fixed with AI? This isn't just a guess, this is a real issue. Many dental offices across the country, while dentists are busy providing great care to their patients, there are administrative problems quietly hurting their profits. These issues usually come from three main areas: missed calls, patients not showing up appointments, and forgetting to remind patients when they are due for checkups. This is what we call recall. Many practice owners do not realize how these small problems can add up over time. They spend a lot of money on training to improve their dental skills, but they sometimes ignore the systems that help their business run smoothly. These problems are not just about operations. They can take a big toll on both income and patient happiness. And research shows that a shocking 39% of patients won't return to a dental office after one bad experience. Just one. But one bad experience with the front desk. Think about what that means to your practice. Each bad phone call, scheduling mistake, or communication failure isn't just a small issue. It could mean losing a patient forever and missing out on all the money they would spend in the future. In dentistry, where having long-term relationship with patients is so important, it's not a one-time thing. These administrative issues can block practice growth. Let's look at numbers. The American Dental Association says that the average patient spends about $685 each visit, and dental specialists can make up to $1,755 per visit. Each time a patient interacts with the office, there is a significant revenue that practices cannot afford to lose because of the administrative problems. I will link this in the description below. This is what I call an AI value assessment tool. I covered this in my Bolt tutorial. This is something where we clearly show AI growth infrastructures for dental practice, how much they can save using our solutions. If they are spending $10,000 in customer service, we show them, according to this Forbes article, they can be saving 2/3 of their customer service budget. And if they say how many, dentists averaged, they miss 20% of the calls, 23% of them convert to new patient calls. Just by going by the stats, by real sources, top 5 sources, dental economics, all of this is real research backing everything we claim. Entire presentation is made around these sources, made around these solutions. So monthly volume, if it's 1,000, they could potentially be losing 100,000 per year. And what is patient engagement and recall? It is calling patients up saying, hey John, it's been 3 months since your root canal. These are dynamic variables. How are you feeling? Are you following what we told you to? If yes, great, that's amazing. It's still good practice to come back to the practice every 3 months. Would you like me to book an appointment? If they say no, great. I strongly encourage you do. If you do change your mind, give me a call. If they say yes, we book an appointment and we call them until they answer the phone. And this is so hard for humans because everyone is busy. They won't miss. People would miss calls. It goes to voicemail. If they have to manually book an appointment, it's a lot of steps. If they're speaking to a voice AI, all they have to do is say yes for an appointment. How easy that is then creating an account, going to a calendar, picking a date, all of that. So this is based on how much the practice is currently doing. But what is your estimated yearly revenue? If they say 200,000, we can confidently say, based on research, when they implement automatic patient engagement and recall, you will be increasing 16 to 20% revenue in the first year. So appointment reminders, similar story. We have all the stats. And that is how you sell these solutions. That is how you educate your people, educate your niche. For me, it was dentists. And this is what I did. This is what I created content around. This is what I run ads around. That's how we got clients. And to understand how serious this is, consider the impact of missed calls. If a practice just misses 5 calls from potential new patients each week, they could lose about $178,000 each year in revenue. This is based on how much patients typically spend and what treatments they usually need. Think about how many calls your front desk might be missing during lunch, after hours, or because staff are busy with other patients. Each missed call means income that never reaches your practice. And this figure doesn't even include the average loss of about $61,000 from patients who don't show up for their appointments. It's all in the AI value assessment tool. You can enter the numbers. You can go through this to your prospects, go through them over a call, see what their numbers are, how many appointments they have, how many appointments they missed. And the research from the University of Oklahoma College of Dentistry shows that these missed calls, appointments, these create serious financial problems, especially when you consider costs of preparing the office and the scheduling staff. Each empty chair is costing money without bringing any revenue. Hiring and keeping good front desk staff is also a major challenge right now. Dental practices are struggling to find qualified workers, leading to a constant cycle of training new staff. And new team members often don't know how to handle calls properly, or convert inquiries into appointments, or remind patients of their visits effectively. This staff turnover makes the revenue loss even worse. The most common mistakes made by receptionists, including missed calls, mishandling, cancellations, and not converting the inquiries into appointments. These problems are not just about training. These are serious issues that can hurt practices' profits. Without the right systems and support, even the most dedicated team members may struggle to make most out of every patient opportunity. And when you add up all these revenue losses from missed calls, no shows, failed reminders, it can exceed $173,000 each year for a typical dental practice. This isn't just speculation, it is based on real statistics and research. The important question isn't whether these problems exist in your practice, but how much they are affecting your profits. Everyone faces this. It's just how much. Frustratingly, these issues continue to happen even though there are many solutions available. Many practices try to tackle these problems with separate tools, a simple appointment reminder system, or an after hour answering service. But these unrelated solutions don't fix the bigger problems, and these problems are creating these revenue leaks. The good news is that dental clinics can stop losing that $173,000 with all in one AI growth infrastructure. Unlike using separate tools, an integrated AI system can tackle all three revenue problems at once, creating a smoother administrative process that improves practice efficiency and keeps more patients. This doesn't mean replacing your team, it means enhancing their abilities with technology that never gets tired, never calls in sick, and never misses a chance to connect with patients. And now we look at AI voice assistants. The first assistant that I want to talk about is the patient recall assistant. This is like a hidden treasure in dental clinic, because if you can identify inactive patients, if you can just call existing patients, how many of you realistically go to your dentist every 3 months? But that's the best practice. You might be, you might keep forgetting, or booking an appointment is really hard, whatever the reason is. But if you have someone calling patient as a customer for a dental clinic, calling them up and saying, "Hey, it's been 3 months since your last visit. Would you like to book an appointment?" And the key is you have to call them until they answer, right? If Monday, 9 a.m., they don't answer, you call them on Tuesday, 10 a.m., and Wednesday, 11 a.m., probably with a different phone number, and don't leave a voicemail because they would know it's you. So there are ways to identify the inactive patients, and this outreach has to be personalized. And what we have seen is traditional methods such as SMS and email reminders, because it doesn't work. They are, and combine this with busy front end desk. These staff are so busy handling phone calls, often only succeed 15 to 20% of the time at max. Even if you are persisting and calling patients, once they go to voicemail, you leave a voicemail or call them tomorrow, they're only reaching 10 to 15. AI is something that doesn't get tired. It is the best solution that you can implement to remind patients to come back every 3 months, because AI voice assistant can change their situation. So this is how it works. We will deploy this into their CRM, whichever system they use. 3 months after their last appointment, the assistant will reach out to the patient. Instead of just sending a standard message, it has a real conversations. For example, if patients mention they have tooth sensitivity, if patient mentions they have tooth sensitivity, the assistant recognizes this and offers appointment choices that could help with their problem. And what's really cool about this technology is that it knows the best times to contact each patient based on their past behavior. If patient usually answers calls in the evenings, the system will try to call them then. If they don't pick up, it will try again later instead of just giving up, which how most of your human staff might be doing. AI assistant can also handle common excuses. If patient says they've been meaning to schedule but keep forgetting it, it can offer them appointment times right away. If they have questions about insurance, the assistant can help answer those immediately. The quick problem solving can lead to more patients booking appointments compared to simply leaving messages. Plus, these systems work smoothly with your practice management software, CRM. So when a patient books an appointment, it goes right into your schedule without anyone having to do extra work. This means fewer mix-ups and less stress for your staff. Now, I will show you how to build this, and then we can discuss why it is impressive and much better than the traditional workflow. The results are impressive. While traditional methods succeeds only 10 to 15% of the time, AI assistants can reactivate up to 37% of patients, which is over 3 times better. You can read all about this here. And this growth directly benefits your practice. This data is from nearly 4,000 dental offices, showed that using automated communication tools led to more than 900 extra appointments each year on average. This could mean an increase of about $73,000 in revenue in just the first year. Even if a practice doesn't use software a lot, they can still see good returns. Those that use it a little have seen double-digit increases, while those using it the most have an amazing 25 to 1 return on investment. The more practices engage patients with these tools, the more their revenue grows. And now we will see how to build that assistant on RetailAI. If you don't know about RetailAI, I have made a video on my channel a few months ago, and it is one of the most comprehensive retail AI tutorials over on YouTube. It has all the info that you would need to get started. I won't cover all the basics explaining what each option does. I did that here. It would just be repetitive. So if you don't know what Retail AI is, I would strongly recommend watch this video first and then continue, because I won't be going through that right now. So let's go to Retail AI. Retail AI is used by some of the biggest brands, SMEs, and they are great for, you can go through all of their website. It works completely drag and drop, completely no code, even though there are coded solutions. If you want to deploy this, or if you want to use their SDK, you can. I love some of the features that they have: verified phone numbers, batch calling, conversation flow agents, and they are fully compliant, HIPAA compliant, SOC 2 Type 2, GDPR compliant, and you can read all about it. It has a wonderful trust center. Also, if you have questions regarding their cybersecurity, what they do, how they implement, if you want to read additional documentation, you can read it here. And if you have any questions about retail, they have this comprehensive and detailed documentation. You can go through the docs, and docs are, if you want to know Twilio integration, if you can search Twilio, where you can ask AI to answer that question. It will summarize everything it has about Twilio. And they have a great Discord server, which again served by AI. AI will answer every question you have. If it's unable to, you can get support from human staff as well. So you can never go wrong. You can join my community also if you need help with anything, implementation, or if it's just trying to implement this, you can reach out to us. Now let's see Retail AI. Let's go to, where is Retail AI? Retail AI. Once you log in, this is what you would see. Agents, these are some of the agents that we have. You can start with create an agent. In this example, let's start with single prompt agent. We'll see multi-prompt agent for our 24/7 AI receptionist. Now for single prompt agent, I will start with blank. And when you start with blank, it's always good practice to rename this recall agent dentist. And for recall agent, you have to have a trigger. You have to have something that says your 3 months is up. And the way you do it, you can do it by a type form, you can do it by a CRM. This either using Google form or something is the straightforward and most easiest way now. But in reality, let's say we use a CRM like Go High Level, and if once the 3 months is up, we will be updating a pipeline or changing a tag. As soon as a tag is added, we can trigger a call. I can show you this happening on Go High Level CRM for if you want, but we can basically integrate with whatever medical software, medical CRM or regular CRM or Google Sheets, anything that you use, we can integrate that. I will copy this prompt, outbound voice agent. And once I do that, I think I went to another page. I will copy this. And if you look at the prompt, it is fairly straightforward. It is current time is current time, it works for Pacific time. And we are saying this is Australia, based in Australia, use Australian time. You can do that, but I won't be doing it. I will just remove this line. But based on where you are, you can update your location. So now be concise, use is this name is what we are confirming, and previous procedure. These are the dynamic variables that we are using. Is this name, hi name, we confirm it, and then we have the initial response. There is some objection handling, and there is some booking process handling and all of that, and then this. And how we would add a booking function is we use cal.com. I like to always do an end call function. Description is optional, but I will add something like this. When user says goodbye, hang up the call. Say thank you and hang up the call. And I would like to change this or improve this a little bit in a single sentence instead of two. Save. And to add check calendar availability, we need to go to cal.com. Let's go to cal.com, which is a free tool. This is one of the best tools out there for using. You can create unlimited meeting types. You can have API integrations. You can integrate with a lot of apps. Do a lot, basically. And this, compared to any tool out there, Calendly or IQT scheduling, everything, it is so much better. You can create an event. I already create a dental appointment, which is, if you want to edit an existing one, you can do. What I need to do in this appointment is open this, and I need two things from cal.com to make this work. The first one is event type ID. It is in the URL. You need to copy these numbers after event type / there are 7 numbers. I need to copy that number, and we need to go to our cal.com and add check calendar availability, and it will ask for event ID. I will add that. This is my time zone. This is optional, but you can update it. I think that right now it is set to a different time zone because my team uses this. So if we want to find, let's remember this number because we would need it for booking also. And then we need this API key. How do I find the API key? You go to settings, you go to API keys, and there are a bunch of API keys. I will create one to show you how easy that is. recall, and I will set it to never expires, save, copy the key, and come back to retail and paste the API key here. That's it. When user asks for availability, check the calendar, provide available slots, and save. Now that's just like that, calendar availability is done. How do we book on a calendar? We enter the API key again, and we copy the 7 numbers. Let me delete this and delete this. And you can, we need cal.com. Let's stay, and we paste it here and save. Once we save it, that's it. We can test the LLM here. This is something that I've seen recently, simulation where you set order number and they will simulate a conversation between the two people. We don't want that. I can do a manual chat. I can say, I want to book an appointment. And I say, I can help you with that. Could you please provide the following details? Book an appointment, email address. Okay, this is a recall one. So this is not the right approach to test it. Can you check the availability for Monday? And I don't think it would ask for, Monday, 8 p.m. So like I said, this is set to a different time zone. That's why we are seeing this discrepancy. Let's see if we can bring this to Pacific time zone calendars. It is supposed to be in Canada, but I think we changed it somehow to time zone is set as Asia Kolkata. Let's bring it back to Vancouver. Update. So now it will have actual. This is the prompt that we are using for calling people, asking about previous procedure, and asking if they would book an appointment. Obviously, we'll have to test it now. Let's see what else do we miss. We don't have, didn't add any knowledge base. We didn't update any speed settings. I didn't play around with all the AI models that are available. You can do that on your own time, or this is not a basics of RetailAI video. If you want to learn what each of these systems does, and if you want to update this on a webhook, I think it's better if I show how it works with webhook. Right? You can do this in one of two ways. You can either do a Google Sheets with a dental CRM where you have list of all of your patients that has been over 3 months and have AI call them after its time. That's one way. If you don't want that, you can even create if you have a CRM or health medical software that you are using. I have Go High Level. I can build an automation similar to this patient recall. I will build from scratch. So if we look at some of the database reactivations or any, if you look at some of the automations, we can add time delay. We can, based on how the call went, we can assign tags, we can create opportunities, we can send contracts and invoices, or we can wait 15 minutes, or you can wait few days. And however many days we wait, we can still follow up with them multiple days over multiple days. I don't have the right database reactivation example to show you. This is an account that we don't use, something that I created to test few things. I only have one contact, as you can see. So an automation is, we can, as soon as a tag is added that they're a recall patient, we can AI can try and call them over a period of, we would subscribe them to a sequence, and we would be calling them based on how much your client, or if you are a clinic yourself, how much you want to do it. So if I say contact tag and work trigger name is this, and we need to specify which tag, add filter, the tag added, select tag, and I will call a recall. recall as a new tag, and save trigger. And once the trigger is added, you can do a retail call right here. It works. But if you want to do it another way, you can too. And how do you do that? Is if you have additional things that you want to do, I would usually add a webhook here, and that webhook will trigger on make.com. Since we are only doing it as a simple call, I would probably use it here. So what are all the dynamic variables that we need is the question that we need to ask. So in this prompt, we have the dynamic variables. So current time is an inbuilt variable. We don't need to add that. We have name, we have previous procedure. And those are the only two things that are needed. And okay, let's go to here and let me do it my old way, because if you want to add certain extra features to this, you can do so on make. If you want to add additional automations, you can on make. We can create a webhook, add a webhook. This can be a test recall webhook, and save. I will copy this address to clipboard. I will come back here. Let me save it and run this module only, so that when I run this, when I tag myself as recall, it should send me this, trigger this webhook. It has triggered the webhook, and if we look at the data that came through, it has full address, and I created 2 new fields, which is in the opportunity section. I created 2 things. One is last procedure and recall status appointment. I don't see them. Maybe if I one way, if you don't see them, what we can do is, if we go back here and go to contacts and find the fields that I added new thing. So this is a dummy account that we are that we have. Let me see what else. The additional info I thought we have in the opportunity section, maybe. Okay, which is general info. Let's see general info, additional info, payment status, revision count, invoice number, calendar ID, solar, voice, feedback, automation fields. Transcript, call length, call summary, conversation. Well, okay, what I did was, if you go to settings, I added 2 things. Recall, result, opportunity details, and so a way to add custom data is, if we look at result, probably this would be empty. This is something that we are sending a bit later, and we are also sending this procedure, last procedure. If we are sending a last procedure, usually if it's a medical CRM, I only created 2 here, right? Imagine every field that you are seeing here is completely based on or every field is useful. Right now, this is an account that is not made for dentists. If I maybe load a dentist snapshots. Maybe you can find it, but now you can't, right? So additional info, opportunity details. I'm trying to find, okay, maybe in company, if we have, so if we, I just found out what the issue was. Apparently, I'm creating these fields in a wrong place where I shouldn't be. In opportunities, I was creating a large procedure recall result, and that's one of the reasons why they're not showing up in our webhook. So I actually made them in a different place now. I created a single line in contact, recall appointment status, and reason for last visit is one more that I made. So let me save these two. And if we go back to the contacts, and in the contact field, I should be seeing reason for last visit. If I say teeth cleaning, and save this, recall appointment status is something we want to update later. And if we remove the tag, and I should be allowing re-entry in the automation to make this work. I think the automation is open. We don't need to send this custom data now. It will probably do it on its own. Enrollment history, or if we look at settings, allow re-entry, that means I can subscribe this over and over again. Test this and run test. It will, if we open this, it now has teeth cleaning, reason for last visit. So that is what we need. And how do we create dynamic assistance on retail? There is a retail module, and the way you add retail here is the way you need to click create a phone call, and it will ask for a connection. And the way you create connection, you need to give your API key. You can find API key right here. I won't be showing you mine, but you should be able to connect it fairly easily. And from number to number, if you go to the phone numbers, I will select this phone number. Let's move this to recall agent dentist current version, outbound also recall agent current, and come back to this. I will paste this from number here, and to number is the phone number of the user, phone number, and override agent ID. You need agent ID, which you can get it right here. You can copy this, come back here, paste it. Dynamic variables is name. We can find the name in the CRM, first name. And let's cut this, paste it here, and add one more variable. It's last procedure, right? I will open the agent to make sure this is the right way of saying it. And we have reason for last visit in our, where is that? Thought I saw one reason for last visit. Okay, let's save it. And if we open our retail, and where is my prompt that did I forget to save something? Yeah, I think I forgot to save. Let me click save. When I hit refresh, I should be able to see the updated one. Hoping, yeah. This is the agent ID that I copied. Are we even looking for agent ID? No. We wanted to confirm last procedure. Let's see, last procedure exists, and that's the confirmation that we need. Previous procedure is what we need to call it. And variable names are really important. If we have it wrong, it wouldn't work. Let's run this once, and let's see how AI would convince us to book an appointment. And this should trigger a phone call just about now. If it works, that is. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is. I'm receiving a phone call. Hey.
Hi there. Is this Mani?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Mani. This is Mary from Smile Dental Office. I'm just calling to follow up on your teeth cleaning procedure from 3 months ago. Is everything healing well?
Yeah, pretty much.
Glad to hear that. Since it's been a few months, let's schedule your next checkup. Do you prefer mornings or afternoons?
Mornings.
How does next Tuesday at 10 a.m. sound, or would another day work better for you?
Wednesday time sounds better.
Let me check our available morning slot for next Wednesday for you. We have openings next Wednesday between 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. Is there a specific time in that range that works best for you?
10 a.m.
Booking you in for next Wednesday at 10 a.m. Could I please get your email address to complete the booking for next Wednesday at 10 a.m.?
mani@kanasani.com.
Thank you. Just to confirm, your email is mani@kanasani.com, right?
Yes.
I'll go ahead and book your appointment for next Wednesday at 10 a.m. You're all set for next Wednesday at 10 a.m. Well, send a confirmation email and a reminder before your appointment. Looking forward to seeing you soon, Mani. Have a great day.
Obviously, we can improve the prompt a little bit. AI is a bit bossy, asking me to let's book you in. We don't really want that. We will ask additional questions. Prompt definitely needs tweaking. But if we open our cal.com bookings, dental appointment for Wednesday 10 a.m. There you have it. That is automatic patient engagement and recall. We can build end of the call report where if you want to know how I would build the end of the call report, you can watch my previous video on RetailAI. It is covered in detail. Right now, this tutorial is becoming very long than it should be. So I would stop it here and go to our 24/7 AI receptionist, which will be a multi-prompt agent. The 24/7 AI receptionist. And this is eliminating the 100,000 missed call problem. Reactivating former patients, or even if it's 3 months, it can bring in a lot of money. But we also need to tackle other major issue, which is missed calls from potential new patients. Our research shows that 23% of the new patient inquiries happen outside regular business hours, meaning almost 1 out of 4 people trying to reach out to you can't get through when you are not available. These late night callers often have dental emergencies or very eager to book an appointment right away. The AI receptionist is a high-tech solution that answers calls 24/7, solving the problem of missed calls completely. Unlike regular answering services that just take messages, this AI can talk to callers, gather detailed information, and connect directly with your practice management software. This way, if someone calls at 2 a.m. with a dental emergency, they get immediate help instead of being sent to a voicemail. What's really powerful about this system is its ability to respond to common patient concerns. The AI receptionist uses scripts designed by dental experts so it can handle questions and worries in a professional way, no matter what time it is. This greatly increases the chances of turning inquiries into scheduled appointments. The technology goes beyond just answering calls. The AI can book appointments right away. It can even check insurance coverage and benefits and provide accurate cost estimates without needing help from a human. This is huge. This makes it easy for potential patients to get the information they need, and likely prevents them from looking for another dentist. Besides managing these late night calls, the AI receptionist helps streamline daily office tasks. AI chatbots, or these assistants in general, can respond to any kind of inquiries, give information about procedures. These automated can these systems can prepare claims accurately. This reduces the chances of claims being rejected and allow your staff to concentrate more on taking care of patients in the office. And if we look at the financial benefits of, we already talked about this, ARS, the financial benefits are huge. With this system capturing all the inquiries and converting 68% of them into booked appointments, the AI receptionist helps stop revenue loss from missed calls. Plus, it creates steady flow of new patients without needing extra staff or risking human error. And I wanted to prepare a multi-prompt agent for this appointment scheduling. We have seen single prompt earlier, and I wanted to show you the multi-prompt. But for this, it is straightforward and easy. I've already built the multi-prompt assistant. I can show you how that looks. It looks exactly the same. And again, I cannot stress this enough. If you don't know how to use all of this, watch my basics retail video, link in the description. And this is also made for Australian Eastern Standard Time. And as you can see, all the prompts are listed right here. You have all the prompts, and there is prompt tree. Prompt tree is really important when you are building multi-prompt assistants, because we are in a way dividing the call into certain different categories or components. What this allows us to do is to set the intros, the starting state, and after that we go to identifying the appointment, which is the caller has requested to schedule an appointment. You are trying to collect their contact information, schedule their appointment, and to add a new edge, you need to just click on this. Oh, sorry, this is the Zoom, where when you add a new state, you will be able to, when you click this button, you will be able to add this, and you will connect what happens next. Okay, appointment. After booking an appointment, you can either go to queries or you can go to end call, right? In the same way, before going to the end call, after queries, if you want to go somewhere, you can connect it right here, and you can explain what AI should be doing. It's just as as easy as that. Now let me disconnect this. Agent Edge, delete, and this, delete. And all the prompts that I have used, like I said, in the prompt tree for the intro, identify appointment, queries, appointment booking, and call, it's all there. And what else did I add for this retail assistant? I have added these prompts, and plus, identify appointment and appointment booking tools. It says tools are optional, but what I did, because this is an appointment agent, I added functions in here in a global node. Let's imagine if you don't want to do that, if you have a set of qualifying questions, you wouldn't go here, you wouldn't provide this here, you will give tool calls here, and you will flow after the qualification stage. Ask them these set of questions. These are full name, date of birth, email, phone number, reason for appointment. Yes, that is basic. But if you want to find out what kind of insurance they have, whether they have visited the practice previously, anything that you want to ask in the set of qualifying questions before booking an appointment, only then it would go to checking an appointment or booking an appointment. You can add cal.com in here. I won't be doing cal.com here because we already did that. Calendar availability and booking appointment, we've already done it in the previous one, and we can start testing this. This is inbound YouTube. Let's call it dental receptionist inbound. And what I can do now is go to the phone numbers and link one of the phone numbers that we have to let's say this phone number, inbound call agent, dental receptionist inbound, current version. And I don't want to add, I don't want to, since this is configured for an inbound webhook URL, let's use a different phone number. Oh, this is connected to that as well. Okay, let's remove one. That's okay. Current, and make an outbound. Oh, this is supposed to be an inbound call. I will make a call right now to this phone number. Let me grab that. 812.
Thanks for calling Smile Dental. This is Mary. How can I help you?
Hi, Mary. I would like to book an appointment.
Of course. Could I start by getting your full name, please?
It's Mani Kanasani. ManiKanasani.
Thank you, Mani Kansani. Could you please provide your date of birth?
It's second December.
Could you clarify the full date of birth, including the month and year?
It's 2nd December 1996.
Got it. So your date of birth is the 2nd of December 1996. Thank you. Could I have your email address next?
It's money, MANI, at KANASANI.com.
Thanks for that. Just to confirm, your email is manny@kanasani.com, correct?
Yes.
Perfect. Could you share your phone number, please?
It's 778-288-0303.
Thank you. Lastly, could you let me know the reason for your appointment?
Yeah, it's regular checkup.
Got it, Mani. You're looking to book a regular checkup. Let me check the availability for you. Could you let me know your preferred date and time?
Probably next Wednesday.
One moment, please. Next Wednesday, we have availability from 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. and from 3:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. What time works best for you?
9 a.m.
I'll book your appointment for next Wednesday at 9 a.m. Your appointment has been successfully booked for next Wednesday at 9 a.m. If you need anything else, feel free to call us. Have a great day, Mani.
Thank you. Bye. As you can see, this is the inbound assistant that we created. And if you look at this, this is a time zone issue because there is a discrepancy between previous assistant. You can see we said Pacific time zone, and that's why it booked the time accurately if you rewind and look. But this gave me a weird availability. So it's 9 a.m. in Australian AEST, 9 a.m. AEST and PST in Pacific time zone is 4 p.m. on a Monday. So it worked well and it did its job. That's what we needed to see. So this is working well, but you have to capture I wanted to show end of the call reports, how that would look. Also, I already created an end of the call report, but I want to build one from scratch because in the previous one also we haven't built one from scratch. So let me create scenario and webhooks, custom web. Oh, I selected main hook, mail hook by mistake. Let me delete module, webhooks, custom webhook, and the webhook I need to call this dental 24/7. Save it, copy address to clipboard, and come back to RetailAI. And you see the agent inbound call. We go to webhook settings and we add that in agent level webhook URL and make sure you save it. I think it automatically is being updated 1 minute ago, so I think it's going through. Not think, I know it's going through. Now let's see if we are receiving all the events. If we are, we can save it and we can turn this on. One of the reasons I turn this on is because there are 3 types of events in retail. One type of event is called call started. One event is call ended. Third type of event is call analyzed. So there are 3 types of events, and usually end of the call report we only need call analyzed. The reason I turn this on is I can run this module only and get one type of event, but I would miss the other 2. They would still be here, but I want to never mind, we can turn this off till we build everything. I will call that number which I called earlier again and show you what these events are, how webhook can capture it.
Thanks for calling Smile Dental. This is Mary. How can I help you?
Hi Mary, I would like to book an appointment.
Can I start by getting your full name, please?
Yes, it's John.
Thanks, John.
Okay, I changed my mind. Goodbye.
All right, John. If you need anything in the future, feel free to call us back. Have a great day.
So we received call ended, and if you look call ended, it has all the transcripts that we need. Thanks for calling, user, agent, and all of this. We get the transcript object, we get the call cost, all the details. But this is only previously when we were doing this. There is a way to get additional call analysis where you I covered this extensively on my previous video. I know I'm beating it to the death, but post-call analysis, you can get all of these details: appointment status, rescheduled appointment, date of birth, email, phone number, and all of that. But how do you get it if in here you can't, you don't see it? Call ended doesn't have any analysis. Where does these call analysis live is the question. So if you use existing data, run this module again, use existing data, you receive call analyze. This is what we need. If we open it, collected dynamic variables is not what we need. We need call analysis, call summary. The user John booked call this and custom analysis data, not editing, phone number 0, user, we didn't have any date of birth, full name was John, which is not great info. It is not super useful, but it's still there if we want it. Now I want to build the rest of this automation. You can use, we have already seen, go high level, how to integrate with Go High Level. We filled a form. In the same way, if you want to update Go High Level, you can come here or create a contact, update a contact, or create an opportunity, update pipeline saying you have an appointment, all of that. But to make this really simple, I want to, or show you a different application. I want to use Google Sheets. Within Google Sheets, we will click on add a row, and it will ask you to pick which sheet that you want to add. I created this dental CRM sheet to track inbound calls, phone number, name, email, past visits, or date of birth if we do capture it, date of birth, and we have so inbound, you have to map these fields, right? And select by path is my drive, accurate spreadsheet ID. I can search for dental CRM, whichever account. You can use either free account or a business account, doesn't matter. Sheet name, inbound, and then we will map these fields. The from number, we are using that from number. Name is the name that I mentioned, where is that available? When you open call analysis, you can open custom analysis data. And phone number, I don't know why we had two phone number fields, but okay. Email is email address. I did not get to the email part, but I should have. Past visits, it's supposed to be we tried to do something, which we will be covering in a more advanced video, where we have an inbound webhook where once a user calls, we call this webhook and find out whether they're existing patient and what they're here for past visit. And we used past visits in the previous section outbound to remind them, ask them about past procedure, right? So date of birth, we have the date of birth. That's it. Save, click save. And in order to save you massive amount of time, so it won't fail, we need to set up a filter, and the condition should be event is equals to call analyzed. If we don't have this, it will run every time it's a call started or call ended, and it will just waste away your operations, which you don't need. Just add this filter, call analyzed, and add a row to Google Sheets. And let's see this in action. I have created multiple. We have worked with multiple. Okay, I don't think this would work for analyzed, because you did see how it is running 3 times. So it's better if I turn this on and go to retail and call the number and have the exact or full conversation. And I like to make this GPT-4o. I don't mind spending some money, because 4o is more accurate in getting the responses, accurate responses, analysis and all of that. So let's make this call real quick.
Thanks for calling Smile Dental. This is Mary. How can I help you?
Hi, Mary. I would like to book an appointment.
Of course. Can I start by getting your full name, please?
It's John Smith.
Thank you, John. Could you also provide your date of birth?
It's 2nd December 1996.
Got it. Thanks. Could you share your email address as well?
mani@growthcreators.ai.
Thanks, John. Just to confirm, your email is manny@growthcreators.ai, correct?
Yes.
Perfect. Could I also get your phone number, please?
778-288-0303.
Thank you. Lastly, could you let me know the reason for your appointment?
Yeah, it's a dental appointment.
All right. Is it for a general checkup, cleaning, or something specific like a filling or teeth whitening?
Whitening, please.
Invisalign treatment for bite alignment. Got it. Let me check our availability for you. Do you have a preferred date or time?
Yeah, Wednesday, 8 a.m.
Let me check if we have availability this Wednesday at 8 a.m. for you. It looks like we don't have availability this Wednesday at 8 a.m., but we do have an opening on Thursday, May 22nd from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Would that work for you?
Yes.
I'll book your appointment for Thursday, May 22nd at 8 a.m. It seems there was an issue with the phone number format. Could you confirm your phone number again, including the country code?
+1 778 288 0303.
Thank you for confirming. I'll update the phone number and book your appointment now. Your appointment has been successfully booked for Thursday, May 22nd at 8 a.m. If you need anything else, feel free to reach out. Have a great day, John.
Thank you. Goodbye.
You're welcome. Goodbye and take care.
So, that is it. And let's see if it accurately added, yes, phone number, name, phone. Well, I don't know what that's all about. So 2/12/1996. That's how you update your medical software or your CRM or Google Sheets, as you have seen here. Next up, we have automated appointment reminders. The no-show elimination system. Getting patients to book dental appointments is just the first obstacle. Getting them to actually show up is where many dental practices lose money. On average, about 10 to 15% of the patients do not show up for their appointments, which can really hurt a practice financially. And our appointment reminder system is designed to solve this problem using a smart multi-channel approach. Instead of just sending one simple reminder, the system sends multiple reminders 1 week before the appointment, 3 days before with a confirmation request, and one last reminder just 3 hours before. These can be calls, a combination of SMS and emails, and phone call. We do it once to make sure they have saved the appointment. The systems, follow up with at least this phone call is 1 day in advance. This way, patients get reminders in a way they prefer, whether that's through text, email, or phone calls, which greatly increases the chances that they will show up. And what makes our system unique is its ability to find patients who are likely to miss their appointments. We can build automations or analysis tools. The AI looks at the past appointment data and marks the patients who often don't show as high risk. These patients, the system can suggest booking someone else for the same time or asking for a deposit for longer appointments, for like rounds or root canals or anything expensive. This gives patients a financial reason to keep their commitments, which has shown to lower cancellation rates for these type of procedures. This might be one of the simplest automations that we can build, but the financial impact is significant. Research shows that if a practice has just one no-show each day, it could lose between $20,000 to $70,000 each year. By using AI solutions to address this issue, we are not just sending reminders, we are applying techniques from behavioral psychology to help patients feel more committed to their appointments with each reminder they receive. Again, I have built this using RetailAI. Already the agent has been created. If you look at the home screen that I have been building appointment confirmation. There is a follow-up one also, which I should have I don't think we'd have enough time to cover that, but still, I want to add the prompt that you can use. It's the same prompt and the same. No, obviously, it's not the same. We have same multi-prompt structure that we were following earlier. Multi-prompt structure, as you can see from the demos that we had from 1 and 3, it was following the script perfectly. It is asking for all the details that you asked for, and it goes to the next thing. It goes to the next thing, right? In the same way, we have the intro or starting state here. And when we open this, if you open the prompt tree, we have the intro section with the prompt. Again, everything is listed in the presentation. The current time is West Coast US time. I will update this in the main prompt also. There has been a discrepancy, as you can see. And we will ask them, I'm calling to confirm your procedure appointment scheduled for appointment time. Will you be able to make it? If user confirms they can attend, great, we'll see you then. Thank you for confirming. Call instead. If user cannot attend, respond, I understand, get this rescheduled for a better time, and we will transition to reschedule appointment. Reschedule appointment works in a similar way of how we are using appointment scheduling. It will ask the basic questions and then move the appointment, and the end call is what we have seen earlier. Let's go to our main screen and update this prompt. An office is in West Coast US time. Let me save it. Now you have seen we need to have all the appointment reminders in our CRM or medical software. And the reason for that is really simple. Any clinic out there has some kind of medical software, right? And if they don't, at least they can have a Google Sheet. And it works the exact same way that we triggered a form, or I think we triggered a workflow where in the workflow, when they're tagged something, we would trigger the appointment confirmation, right? In the same way, we imagine we are adding a tag in our Go High Level, and the tag is, okay, let's look at one of the automations, and appointment reminders. Appointment reminders are, we have a confirmed appointment, right? And the confirmed appointment, what we do is send notification to Slack and create an opportunity, call type. Okay. So let's imagine we have a nurture sequence, right? There is an email one that goes out and waits for before 4 hours of the appointment time, we send another email. Or let's say 24 hours or 1 day before the appointment, we send a phone call. We can add a webhook here that would call the patient on the set time. So we would use something similar to this, but we have different set of combination of SMS, email, and phone call. And what happens then is they receive a phone call. How does that phone call sound is something that I want to show now. And we've already seen how to capture the analyzed data till the end. I won't be repeating the end of the call report. It works in a similar way. We can build a dental CRM, and we have the phone number, we add the name and appointment status, reschedule appointment, and Mike called to reschedule his canal appointment originally set for. So you can add the call summary right here, right? And what else do we have? We can trigger an outbound call directly from RetailAI. So if you go to phone numbers, and where in phone numbers, I want to update this phone number, let's say outbound. We have, I think it is saved as something weird. Yeah, appointment confirmation YouTube. And let's say we start to make an outbound call, and I add my phone number +1 778 288 0303. I don't know how to accurately add an appointment time, but I would say May 20, 2025, 10 a.m. And procedure, I would say root canal, and current time. I won't add current time because current time is like current time. It's is receiving the call.
Hello, is this Mani?
Yes, it is.
Calling from Smile Dental. Great. Hi, Mani. This is Mary from Smile Dental. I'm just calling to confirm your appointment for a root canal scheduled tomorrow, May 20th, 2025 at 10 a.m. Will you be able to make it?
Yes, again. Oh, sorry, I don't think I can. You said 10 a.m.
I understand. Yes, that's correct. Your appointment is scheduled for 10 a.m. tomorrow. Would you like me to help reschedule it for a better time?
Yes, please.
All right, let me check our availability for you. Could you let me know what day and time works best for you?
Anytime on Friday.
Let me check our availability for Friday and find a suitable time for your reschedule. We have availability on Friday, May 23rd between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. What time within that range?
4 p.m.
Got it. I'll book your appointment for Friday, May 23rd at 4 p.m. Let me confirm that for you. It seems there was an issue booking the appointment. Could you please confirm your email address so I can finalize the booking?
It's money, MANI, at kanasani.com, KANASANI.com.
Thank you for confirming. Let me go ahead and book your appointment for Friday, May 23rd at 4 p.m. It seems there's still an issue with the booking system. I'll make a note of your preferred time, and our office will follow up to confirm the appointment. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
That'd be all. Thank you.
You're welcome. We'll follow up soon to confirm your appointment. Have a great day.
So one of the reasons that happened was I did not enter the email address in the what do you call it? Let me open it. If we go to appointment confirmation, when I triggered the outbound call, there was no dynamic variable of email address. If you have email address, you would be able to make it work. If you look at functions, we have all the 3 functions, but it is not probably figured out that you should be asking for an email address because it's assuming we have the email address. So I believe it's important that you need to update. I need to update the prompt. In the updated prompt that you would receive, I will make that change. And you've already seen how we can use at the end of the call reports, setting that up, that call analyzed. And so you can update the CRM, you can update the Google Sheets, you can update Airtable, you can update the medical software, anything that you can think of. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to jump to that video and continue the rest, and I will update this prompt to include the additional stuff that we talked about, which is the prompt, the capturing the email address, so AI can book the appointment without asking the email address and phone number, because this confirmation appointment absolutely has all the info from the previous appointment. Beyond the basics, chatbots and workflow automation. Everything we have discussed so far is just the tip of the iceberg of what AI can do for dental practices. Smart dentists are now creating digital front offices that can work 24/7 without needing any staff. The real question is not whether to automate, but how much money you might be losing by waiting to do so. Many industries have already embraced automation, with 67% of the companies using it throughout their process. Surprisingly, dental practices are behind this trend, even though they have great opportunities for automation. For example, your front desk staff might be spending about 30% of their time dealing with insurance claims. Modern AI can do this job much more quickly and accurately. In this tutorial, we have covered all of that. In addition to basic AI, dental offices that can use chatbots answer common questions about procedure, checking insurance eligibilities, and guide patients through treatment plans with helpful visuals. These chatbots are active all the time, giving quick responses when patients are eager to learn more about their treatments, procedures, options, insurance claims, everything. It is like a mini salesman that you have on your website. The benefits of having a dental chatbot is, I cannot explain. So I also linked a video that I did recently on Chatling AI. We built a chatbot for dental clinic. So make sure you watch that too if you are offering an AI growth infrastructure offer. And the benefits of automation go beyond just making things easier. Research shows that 80% of the leaders think workflow automation is vital for digital change. Also, about 68% of the employees feel overwhelmed by their workload every day, which automation can help reduce. By adopting these systems, you not only boost efficiency, but also improve employee satisfaction by removing the most boring tasks from their responsibility. Financially, the argument is strong. Companies that use automation often see an ROI, return on investment, of 20 to 200%, actually 30 to 200% in the first year, mainly through savings in time and your workforce, your labor. For dental practices, you can probably automate about 60 to 95% of the administrative tasks, which is huge. You still need human in loop, leading to even more benefits in gaining and keeping the patients through AI. And to find out your ROI for setting up this complete AI system, you can use the app that I was showing you earlier, AI Value Assessment Tool. I will provide a link in the description below. And as we wrap up, it's clear that dental industry stands at a technological crossroads. Practices implementing complete AI growth infrastructures now will create a huge advantage by the end of 2025. Early adopters of these integrated systems are already experiencing transformation in their operations and profitability. So if you want to find out how much your practice could earn, you can ask for a personalized ROI calculation on our website. The numbers typically speaks for themselves. We worked with dentists before, so you can see what we can do. And if you are an AI agency owner, we have a community of over 7,800 people. Join there. You will get all the templates, all the presentations for free, and we will do weekly calls. If you have any additional questions, you can get them answered there. So whether you are a practice owner seeking to implement these solutions or an agency looking to offer these solutions, schedule a consulting call to discuss your specific implementation strategy, and I'll see you on the next one.